There would be one good thing that would happen from something like that, like an alien invasion, is that people would be forced to come together for survival, no matter what they were. Islam and Christian, Jews and Arabs, blacks and whites, everybody would have to come together or die, you know? So, that's the one, Independence Day hit on that. We have to forget our petty differences. And that's true, that's true, man. Because we'd all have something new to hate. We'd hate the aliens, right? That's what would happen. We'd just hate the aliens all of a sudden. Everybody would be equal, and we'd just all hate the prawns, like on District 9. You can't tell me they don't look like prawns. So, that being said, that's what's up. Put some little circles in here to color in the non-space area nebula thing. Yeah. We'll see what 3-Eye Atlas is. I think it's just a rock. It is kind of unusual, though, when you think about it. 2017 we had that Oumuamua came flying into the solar system at a weird angle and left before we even could do anything. And Oumuamua means scout. And then, a few years later, we get the Borisov one, a bigger one, at another weird angle from the same direction, I believe. And now we have 3-Eye Atlas, also from the same direction, at a really weird angle, at a perfect angle to observe all the major planets in our solar system. So what is it? On top of, NASA, they had pictures, and James Webb had pictures of it a while ago, but they haven't shown us until recently. And it's like, why? What's going on here? And it's like, well, would it be like the movies? If it was aliens, would the government... They wouldn't tell us. They wouldn't tell us. Come on. Let's get real. They wouldn't tell us. They'd be like, oh shit, the stupid people can't handle this. Look how stupid they are. They're not gonna handle this. But it's like, what's gonna happen when it's close enough for me to go outside and see with my freaking binoculars or something? There are YouTubers and people on TikTok and stuff that have these badass telescopes that they hook up and onto a live stream, for Christ's sakes, where they're looking at the surface of the sun. So it's like, what happens when it's that close? I don't know. So I'm gonna sneak my signature in right here. Copyright, everyone, Neil, 5. All right. So there it is. Today's talk and art and talk session, our coloring page. There you go, people. It'll probably be broken up into 17-minute chunks because I gotta get software to figure out how to splice those together. So there'll be 1-2 sections like that. But then you don't have to watch me for a solid hour. You can just watch me for 17 minutes. Either way you slice it, thank you very much for swinging by, everybody. I very much appreciate it. Everybody here is welcome, and thank you.